This is your own boy, DJ. Whoa, I'm back with reality. Step down. Yo, we are suffering off. You need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. We're suffering too much. We need to step down. Step down. The country get here. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Nowhere to go. We need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. No money in the bank. We need to step down. Step down. Comforting people. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. To get full of war. We need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. Liberian people suffering. We need to step down. Step down. Everything like proper. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. We now get hospital. You need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. We now get good school. We need to step down. Step down. No economy for children. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. No good company. We need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. The working, you get to pay. We need to step down. Step down. Every day you get pay. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. No justice for the poor. We need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. Every day come and repeat. We need to step down. Step down. Because they get power. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Just some people. We need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. Retire, report for we need to step down. Step down. You say you come on player. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. No football academy. We need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. People dying every day. We need to step down. Step down. JFK to park. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Education very poor. You need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. We don't have a feeling. We need to step down. Step down. Go good healthcare. We need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. You know I say the truth. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Want to get here. Everybody go you crazy. We tire of joy, we are. We tire of fucking pro. Back to me suffering. Them rather suffering. They can rather suffering. Yana boy suffering. Want to get here. Every day. No more get no more fucking pro. You need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. Yo, we are suffering off. We need to step down. Step down. We're suffering too much. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. The country get here. You need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. Nowhere to go. We need to step down. Step down. No money in the bank. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Comforting people. You need to step down. Somebody, we are step down. Be careful of war. You need to step down. Step down. Everybody, hey, suffering us,
Falkland Pro, you need to step down. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. This is the Lieutenant Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Welcome. Today is June the 17th. Another day this good Lord has given us. As we rise this morning, I want to take a special opportunity to thank our President, Joe Biden, for his wonderful performance yesterday on the world stage. Let me put my topics up because this is the first topic for the day. You know, I was so elated to see President Joe Biden out there performing like a real president, setting the world stage again for the new American Republic after the debacle of the Donald Trump regime. It's so refreshing to see President Biden renew our democracy on the world stage. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. I'm trying to get my coffee going. Yes, it was so wonderful to see a civil American government and president sitting with Putin and discussing our world issues, discussing what has to be done to renew America's power and position in the world today. We have seen that under President Donald Trump, we lost respect in the world. When President Donald Trump came on this world stage after sitting down alone with Putin and came and smashed our intelligence on the head and sided with Putin and threw us under the bus. The pride and dignity of the United States of America. And for these past years, we have been in limbo. Our constitutional democracy has been in limbo. Our power on the world stage has been in limbo. Our nation has been the laughingstock of the world. Our government has become an institution of lies and deceitfulness and treachery. Not even trusted by its own people. Donald Trump did us bad, man. Mitch McConnell did us bad. And he's still trying to do us bad for his own benefit. And this is bad. This is bad. You know, but it's so thankful that we got Joe Biden. God bless us, man. God bless us these few years. You know, first we had Barack Obama, all the way to try to disparage his administration, to perpetrate racism and hatred against him. He stood his ground. And Joe Biden was right there with him. And that's why God rewarded Joe Biden with this position. Because after 6 years of Donald Trump and the mess he had us in, the disgrace he brought upon this nation, he and Mitch McConnell, to see a president today like Joe Biden setting up the world stage and sitting down with Putin again. This evil man, Putin is evil, and talking with Putin to bring some sensibility to the world again. My heart felt relief yesterday. You know, and to show how bad Putin is, to show how terrible this man is. The reporter asked him about all the evil going on in his country, killing his people, putting Navalny in jail, trying to poison him with gas and all this kind of thing. What was his response? He didn't answer the question. Instead of answering the question, he started talking about America in January 6th. The question wasn't about America. The question is about what you're doing in your country, Mr. Wicked Man. What are you doing in Russia, Mr. Putin? What are you doing to your people? It wasn't about January 6th. It wasn't about America. You can't even answer a damn question. A simple question put to you about your country, about your behavior, about your criminality. You can't even answer that simple question. You start talking about America. What? The question wasn't about America. You see, and we got doing these kind of evil people, this kind of man who think he's smart and come on the stage and act like a dummy and want to put our world in danger. I have a problem with this man. I have a problem with Putin. Because we want leaders who can reason, who can answer questions and not lie to us, not flip the questions around. The question about your damn country. What are you talking about America for? What America got to do with Russia? They ask you about the killings, about the gas you use on the Valdi, about the evil you do in your country. You didn't answer the question. You stand there on the world stage and start talking about America. No, Mr. Putin. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. You got to answer the damn question. Your question was about your damn country, not about America, not about January 6th. And we cannot tolerate these evil people sitting on this world stage, can't answer questions, won't betray us and lie, and think we're stupid. No, no, no. You should have stopped that thing and asked Mr. Putin the question again. Let him answer the question. Vladimir Putin is a big man. He's supposed to be a mature and reasonable man. When we ask a man a question, he doesn't start talking about another country. We are not fools, and this has to stop. We have to ask our world leaders questions, and they answer it appropriately. That thing was supposed to stop, and that Vladimir Putin, of a liar, was supposed to answer that damn question. Because that question was thrown to him about his country, not about January 6th, not about America. We are not little children in the world. We are not little children on the world stage. And Africa and Liberia will not take this bullshit no more. Why? We ask you a simple damn question. What happened in your damn country? Answer the damn question. What are you talking about January 6th? It ain't got nothing to do about January 6th. We want to know what Vladimir Putin is doing to his own people. What this wicked regime is doing in Russia. Now, we're tired. We are tired with you people ruling our world who are liars, who are treacherous, deceitful people. When we ask you questions, you can't even answer the question. That was shameful for Vladimir Putin and Russia. That was shameful for Vladimir Putin and Russia. He was an ignorant man on that stage. When you cannot answer a damn question posed to you about your country, you are a loser. So, that summit, Joe Biden wanted hands down. And I will give Joe Biden a hand here. Because he's a man. He answered his question. He stood up like a man and answered his questions. That's why we need outside people like me to evaluate these world leaders. Because we're tired with the bullshit. We are tired with the bullshit. We want our world leaders to stand on the world stage and speak to us like men. Not like little liars. Not like little liars. We are tired with this. We are tired. So Vladimir Putin, you made Russia shame. You made Russia shame because you did not answer that damn question from the reporter. And if the white people can't stand up to you and tell you you are wrong, tell you they are tired with this. It's time for one black man to stand up to you and tell you, Russia, you got a bad leader. You got a leader who does not answer questions. You got a leader who flip-flops and lies and is putting our world in danger. And it has to cease and desist. It has to. So I take off my hat to Joe Biden. Joe Biden did his job. He went out there and did what he had to do. And he told us. He answered the questions. He answered the questions. He didn't go there to barrage Mr. Putin with demands. He went there to set the stage straight. To let Putin know enough is enough. To let Putin know there is decency in the world. To let Putin know that we know what he did. It ain't gonna happen no more. He ain't gotta pound the table. He ain't gotta beat his chest like Donald Trump. He ain't gotta come out and lie to us like Mitch McConnell. He ain't gotta come to us and deceive us. Deceive us that you are non-Republicans. No, he ain't gotta do all of that. Joe Biden is cool. Just lay on the line. We know what you did, Peking. We know what you did. We're not yelling, we're not shouting, but don't try that thing again. You try again, we'll take care of you, you know. We got the ability to do that. You got the ability to do that. So you know, going there, pounding your chest on the table, knocking your hand, coming over with all your hand red. You know Joe Biden white. You go bang your hand on the table, all that thing with them red and stuff like that. No. We ain't got to do that kind of thing, Joey. Just told the people, let that Putin man know where you're standing. You know, that man who can't even answer a damn question posed to him. The man can't even answer a damn question. And these are the people we're dealing with in this world. So we just got to set a little thing straight with him. Joe, you did the right thing. Just lay on the line. Enough is enough. We got the ability to attack you too. We got the ability to do the same thing. But we just want to put it in a line for you to know that enough is enough. And when we ask you questions, answer damn questions. Answer the question like a civilized man. When we ask you what you doing in Russia, why are you poisoning your people? Why are you killing your people? Don't tell us about January 6th. January 6th ain't got nothing to do with Russia. We want to know what you evil man is doing in Russia to your people. If the white people are scared to ask you this question, I am asking you this damn question, Putin. What are you doing in Russia? That question you answered was bullshit. Your country is not America. Your country has nothing to do with January 6th. We want to know what you are doing, Mr. Wickedness, to your people in Russia. Why do you have Navalny in jail? Why did you poison him with gas? Why are you killing your people with gas? Why are you going against international laws? That's what we want to know from you, Mr. Killer. We want to know this. We don't give a damn about how you feel about January 6th. That's not your country affairs. We want to know what you're doing in Russia. Now, the white people are scared of you, but the black people are not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. We want to know the answers. We want to know what you're doing. You can't be flip-flopping and batting. You can't be doing that. We want to know. We want to know, man. We ain't swinging from the trees no more. We ain't jumping and yelling, whoa, 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 whoa. You don't even know about that stuff in Russia. Why you know about that stuff in Russia? You ain't know nothing about what we do in Africa. So you cut the shenanigans and let Putin give us some answers. We want some answers. Because this is our world too. We've been left out for too long. We've been left out for too long. And we got to reassert our position as men in the world. What all it is? So, let me end this topic because I got plenty of things to talk about. I didn't even put my third topic out there. So, let's just get on the right track and thank Joe Biden. Oh, I got my third thing there, yes. Thank Joe Biden. Because he did a tremendous job yesterday. People were wondering what he was going to do. What can he do? What can he do? Putin, you know, little boy, he ain't going to beat Putin. Putin is a gangster. But we're going to let Putin know enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we can't go through this no more. All this cyber attack, interfering in America's election, trying to confuse us and divide us. We're fighting to come out of racism and you want to put us back in racism. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen not for Donald Trump, not for Mitch McConnell, not for the evil Lucifer. It ain't going to happen. So you forget it, okay? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And congratulations, Joe Biden. You did an outstanding job. My second topic. Why are Liberian people still so gullible? Why? Why are we still so gullible? I mean, we know that in 1980 they killed all our fathers. They displaced our whole nation. But after 40 years, we should have come to some kind of reckoning with our lives, as I have. Nobody in Liberia suffered more than me. My suffering started in 1980. Yours started in 1990. 10 years before you, I was dealing with the grief and sufferings and facing my nation. Now we all been through the whole thing together. Some of us even suffer double. We suffer in 1980, we'll be suffering in 1990. We're not complaining to the rest of you children. We're not running around jumping all in the bush as feces and everything. We're still living. We're still surviving. We're still dealing with our griefs. But y'all can't handle it. Y'all can't handle it. I mean, how long will your leaders continue to deceive and lie to you and fool you and steal from you? How long? How long? Because I'm not in this thing yet. That's why I say yo. Because I can't put my hand in this kind of thing yet. I can't put my hand in it. You know, this is what kind of government we got? What kind of country and people we got? This is insanity. Pure insanity. So how long will we stay gullible? You know, how long? All we do is steal, steal, steal. That's the only thing that matters to us. And we don't care who we steal from. That's the part. We see in 1980 they killed all our people for stealing. And we just replace the rogues with different rogues, with worse rogues. Because you'll say our people steal. Yeah, oh, you'll kill them. Okay. And what we do with you now? Because you're not, our country is destroyed with rogues. I mean, just pure stealing is destroyed with rogues. You know, if it's not for peace sake, forget it. Let it be. We've been through this thing forever. Now look at our country. Just stealing, stealing, stealing. Our lawmakers who are supposed to be building our country and protecting us are the very people stealing, stealing, hiding things for us. Who can we trust? Who can we trust? Our country is full of rogues from the top to the bottom. Who can check on who in Liberia? The people supposed to be protecting us, protecting our nation, protecting their children, are the very people that are the basic rogues in our country. Our legislators, our president, our government officials are rogues. They are petty, petty criminals. Who will protect us? Who will save Liberia? Is there any hope for Liberia? Our country is nothing but rogues. Nothing but rogues. We've been through this forever, 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 forever. And the more we talk and try to civilize our government, the more the rogues come to impugn our society. Then we talk about election. We talk about another president. Why would we have election? Why would we elect people? When everybody does steal, everybody bad, everybody corrupt, from the top to the bottom, from the middle to the side, from the side to the inner, everything is just corrupt, rogues, murderers, killers. Our society is corrupt. It needs to be overhauled. I don't care what you say. There's nothing can be done with the society. There are no honest men in Liberian society. There are no men that can be trustworthy in Liberia. I'm talking about men now. I'm not even talking about women. I'm talking about men. The people who are supposed to set standards for our country. Who are the breadwinners for the nation. We ain't got none honest men. No honest men in Liberia. So how will we have honest women? When the women cater to their men and do what the men tell them. And none of our men are honest. None. None. You know, our country depending on one man, Darius Dillon. So Darius Dillon will never find out what happened in our country. We'll never have men to evaluate our laws and our budgets and our things to find out that there's something wrong. Darius Dillon got to be the only man to come out in the... So with all Darius Dillon, Liberia is dead? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Our country not dead, but our country has no men. Our country has no people with dignity and pride and honor. Everybody in our country are rogues. So only Darius Dillon, the only one trying to say something right. So you mean with all Darius Dillon, we never know that these people stealing? You mean Darius Dillon got to tell me that Liberia has a bunch of rogues? Darius Dillon don't have to tell me that. We knew it from the time Eddie Johnson was in power. I've been seeing it. Arrest and jail these people. Let me come home and flog them. Let me come home and get our money back. I've been seeing it ever since. So why we come here and sit up and act like only Darius Dillon is the light? So you mean our country is so damn bad and terrible that Darius Dillon, who just finished college the other day, is the only man that can lead Liberia to honesty and trustworthiness. And the rest of the people in Liberia with master and PhD don't worth the damn sword you ate. Somebody tell me now. Because we got to understand this thing. Our country ain't got no men. All the men with PhD and masters and all the things like people that Darius Dillon, Liberian just graduated from college the other day, got to come and lead you. Got to come and interpret the budget to you. You mean Darius Dillon, the only one can tell you this damn country is corrupt? The leaders is corrupt? Prince Johnson corrupt? You mean only Darius Dillon can tell you Prince Johnson killed all the people in Liberia and need to be punished? Only Darius Dillon can do that? Then you got a damn problem in Liberia. Because what been happening before Darius Dillon when we've been talking all this time? What do you think I've been doing all these many years? Telling you all it's okay? The budget's okay? The money okay? The stealing okay? The killing okay? The ripping okay? Is that what I've been telling you? Or it just been going on in one year, coming out next, just like we've been doing forever? Deaf and dumb people by convenience. Huh? When the whole country corrupt, what you expect? What you expect? The whole damn country is corrupt. Our leaders are inherently corrupt. Nobody in Liberia seeking the help of Liberia. Everybody want money for themselves. Everybody want steal. Everybody want lead. Everybody want do everything. And we can't come to no conclusion of our lives. Not even in our families. Something wrong. Something is gravely wrong with our society. And it needs overhauling. Because there's no way we can exist as we are and expect to grow. We'll always be a late third world nation and we want to exist like this. We'll always be a nation of rogues who come and steal. If this is our plight, this is the plight of third world countries. If we will accept this plight, then no problem. Then we can all just steal or stay away from the country because I would not live in that kind of country. You know, to see people just stealing like that and nothing can be done for the country. Nothing can be done for the young children. Nothing can be done for our schools and things. Where our country going, man? I need to know this. Because I see nothing but rogues. I see nothing but deceitful people. I see nothing but liars. I see nothing but treacherous people in my country. The whole damn country. Because the country, our people just can't be like this and be suffering. Our people just can't be like this and no schools. Our people can't just be like this and no good living in our country. Something is wrong. The whole country is sick. The whole country is sick. And we get one leader. One leader. And everybody want Darius Dillon to commit a miracle. The man is just a human being. He may be sincere in what he's doing, but he's just a human being. And he doesn't have all the wisdom and knowledge he needs to fulfill everything he wants to do. And he knows that. And he knows that. But when our whole country is inherently corrupt, when our leaders are so blind and backwards, they only think about themselves and not the masses of the people they're there to serve, there's a problem. There's a problem. There's a problem. Why Darius did that got to be the only one to talk about the budget and all these things in the budget? Is he the only man in the legislature that got eyes to see, that can tell the truth, that can lead Liberia with honesty? What happened to our men, man? What happened to all the people who got in our country that we depend on every day to lead us, to do these things for us? Are there no men and women in Liberia now? Are there no people with dignity and pride and honesty and sincerity and trustworthiness in Liberia no more? Everybody in Liberia just to steal for themselves, just to enrich their pockets. We have no respect for our Liberian people now. We take their money from them and just waste it. Well, what $30,000 every lawmaker will do to go make plans in their city, in their county or district? What kind of help is that? Now Darius didn't talk about building library. What kind of library would be Palau Hut? It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. We need leaders in our country. We need leaders. We need people who understand leadership and what it's all about. The people in our country don't know nothing but leadership. They know nothing but saving our nation. And our nation will not grow, nor will it prosper under these people. Because we go through the same thing over and over again. Every time there will be the same issue. Questions of corruption, clouds of corruption over us. Because of our action. Because everything got to do with petty change and questioning of why. Why? Everything got to do with petty change and small money and stealing and all the possibilities of stealing being so high. Why? Why in a small country like Liberia? Why our country too small for all this kind of stealing, man? We can do better. We can strengthen ourselves. We can do better. We can build a better nation if we just put our heads together, understand where our money needs to go, how and when, instead of giving people 30,000. And you know there's a possibility, a grave possibility, that our money will be misused, misapplicated, or even stolen. But that's the plight of our people, man. We go through this thing time and time again. No. We go through this time and time again. So what would that $30,000 be used for by the different representatives? We saw Joseph going to pay for his girlfriend $2,000 fee in the hospital already, and that is money we're waiting for. So what will happen to our nation now? What will happen to our people? What will happen to our children? Our legislators going home with almost $90,000. 65. Huh? What would be left for our people? What would be left for us? But it breaks my heart. Every time I hear all these things, it breaks my heart. And it's not surprising no more because it's so continual. It's so continual, man. I just want to use another word, but I can't find a worse word than that. It's just continual, and burdensome on our people, burdensome on our country. If we don't even know where the money going, we don't even know. Why will our Lord make us be the very people to deceive us? Why will our leaders be the very people to steal from us time and time and time again? We can't trust them. Why? Our government is so big. You know, our government can't be the largest employer in the country, man. No, 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 it's not right. I mean, we see the corruption. We see the extent of the corruption. And just imagine being the largest employer in our country when the corruption is from the top to the bottom. How will our country survive? Our country can't survive. Our country can't survive. Too many rogues from the top to the bottom. Everybody trying to get a change for themselves and not for the country. That's terrible. But these are the problems we face. And that's why we are here to bring these things to your problem, to enlighten you, to open your eyes to the facts. Yes, Dara Della in the light. But you mean without Dara Della we not know our country is corrupt? The same thing I've been talking for years immemorial and nobody listening. You mean Dara Della got to come and talk to us and show us and proof before we know our country corrupt? You can't see it. You can't feel it. You can't know it. It just hurt my heart. It just hurt my heart that one man had to be the one to go in there and tell us everything we want to know. So let's move on to my last topic. Nation building. Everything that I just talked about encompass nation building. Dealing with Joe Biden and how we deal with things on the foreign scale, on the foreign stage, on the international stage. How we maintain our nation and our people's prestige on the international stage. Charity begins at home. If we don't know how to lead from our home, how will we lead on the world stage? And that's what Donald Trump went there and embarrassed us most of the time. Had himself sitting down with all the people over him. You know that picture? Donald Trump sitting down, everybody there over him, pointing at him. But we can't have that, man. We can't have that in the world. Our leadership must be set aside, must be exemplary, must be proud. We are the leaders of the free world. So when we sit with these international leaders of the world, we have to know our status and our position, our place. We are world leaders. We are the foremost world leaders. We're not coming there to play shenanigans with other leaders, to push people aside just we do our friends all get away, man. No. We go there to understand what it means to embrace other people, to listen to them, to set standards for their countries so that it conforms to other countries in the world, to go to the war-torn countries and seek to apply peace and dignity and honor to the people. Show them kindness. Change the trajectory of their lives. Give them hope. Give them better things. And these are the things we need when you talk about nation building, when you talk about societal building, when you talk about building a wholesome, functioning society. All these things fall into it. The international aspect, the domestic aspect. If you don't know how to deal with it, our country can't grow. Because it takes a village to raise a child, just like it takes a world to build a nation. No nation can exist by itself today. You can't exist by yourself. The world is too demanding. The necessities of the world are too demanding. So when you come to understand that, when you come to understand and appreciate that, you will know that for us to live together in peace and harmony, we got to share and share kind of equally. So we got to start with our country first. Why? Charity begins at home. We try to set the example of charity at home. And we need to put more efforts in it now than before. You know, not the same deceitful effort of slavery and all that kind of thing. No, we got to set the standard right now. Because nation building encompasses all of this. Nation building encompasses all of this. Caring for our people. Understanding that we are there to serve. We are not there to be served. We are there to serve. And in so doing, we have to take responsibilities and accountabilities for every action we do. For everything we do for our people. It has to be geared toward the people. You know, because we've been through this too long and too far, where our leaders have just been a greedy people. We have been taking care of them time and time again. And it's time to cease and desist. That practice is not right. That's not nation building. Everybody got to put their hands in the pot. Everybody got to get their hands dirty. Everybody got to eat from the same pot, or we ain't going nowhere. So this is it, man. This is it. We either care for ourselves or we don't. We either want to live together or we don't. And it hurts us. It hurts us. Because it doesn't matter whether the people in the nation have visions. It doesn't matter whether people have dreams. It doesn't matter whether people have anxieties. If you do not have that force to bring all of these things together into fruition, into realization, the people will never see their powers. The people will never see their abilities to lead. And that's the same thing we talk about in our second part. Because the people depend on their leadership to give them direction, to set the standards for them. Because all our people don't know everything. Our society can be intellectual but still gullible. Our society can be educated but still gullible. So you need that leadership. That's why we have people that are blessed to lead and see things the way all of us can see it. To examine things from a perspective and a scope that all of us cannot see it from. You see, that's why our leaders are born and not made. They are born. They are born because they are inherent things you have to know what to do. You got to know how to be responsible. You not got to know how to take responsibility. You got to know how to resolve things or problems. And all of that takes knowledge and education. Not necessarily formal knowledge, but knowledge through experience, through age. Those are the things that what you see when you go take your test. They ask you whether you got education or how many years of experience, or both. Because both of them count. Everything that I learned in the classroom, that's experience. The things that I learned in this classroom, that's knowledge. So we have to know the difference and know how to apply them in our nation building processes. Because without that, we fail time and time again. So in actuality, there are two spheres to nation building. One is international, dealing with the community of world nations. And two, ourselves, our patriotism, our charity for our country. So remember, nation building encompasses all these things. You got to know that. And if you don't know that, you fail your people, fail your nation, fail the world time and time again. And this is where we are. Our leaders must understand the intricacies of being world leaders. of nation building and of nationhood. Aluta. Continua. My class is done. Have a good day. Make sure you pay attention to the things around you. Make sure you understand that our country is for us. It's for us, all of us. And if things not going right, if we see our leaders not doing the right thing, and we don't try to check them, if we don't try to let them know wrong is wrong, it's on us. We'll deal with it time and time again. Because that's our plight.
Liberia is our only home. Liberia is our only home. We cannot sit and watch Liberia die. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. The only home we know. Let's fight to bring it back. Take it from the rogues. Take it from the thieves. Let us punish them. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. All you patriots rise. The time has come to end the massive stealing of our wealth. Rise, oh patriots. Rise, my patriots. Time to get